Moving on to item 4C, special presentation, launch of Partners Against Crime, launch of the P.A.C. initiative. And I believe that we have our police chief and Stacy Patton.
Mayor, members of the City Council, good evening. It's my pleasure to present to you the Police Department's latest initiative in our fight against crime. This initiative is intended to build relationships with the community and improve our effectiveness in crime prevention. And before Ms. Patton does the presentation, I'd just like to thank Mike Moody and Hannah Melton from MIS. They took a good idea and they made it truly great. It's unbelievable the amount of work that went into the database behind this and in the application and on the front end. You don't truly understand how much work there is just looking at the web page, but it's a truly scalable, database-driven application on the backside. And I think I'm stealing some of the thunder here, so without further ado, our crime prevention specialist, Stacy Patton.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council.
Good evening.
Partners Against Crime, referred to as P.A.C., is a new program offered by the Port St. Lucie Police Department. We began this program over 9 months ago and are officially kicking it off tonight. The P.A.C. has 3 unique goals. First and foremost, this program will be used to build strong police-community partnerships. It will be a great tool for the police department to get to know the businesses in our city on a more personal level. Second, the program will allow officers to view pertinent information while responding to calls for service. The database will provide information that may be helpful during investigations, such as the presence of security cameras. Lastly, each registered business will provide personal contact information of the owners and managers. This will allow for relevant crime information to be shared in a timely manner. For example, a recent spree of lawn equipment thefts had occurred in our city. We were able to use the database to sort through all the business categories to focus in on lawn care companies and alert them immediately. So this definitely helped us preventing future crime by being able to get that information out very quickly. Our goal is to have all of the businesses in Port St. Lucie registered and being part of the P.A.C. within the first year of the program. Currently, there's over 3,500 businesses in the database, and over 500 of them have actually registered with their personal information. Coming up. The registration process begins when a business registers with the city's business tax office. At this time, we are alerted that a new business has registered and an email is sent out from Chief Bulldog that will invite them to join the P.A.C. To join the P.A.C., business owners or managers can visit the City Police website where they'll find the registration page. That will look like this. When registering for their business, they will choose the best fit category and subcategory for the business. They'll also register their personal contact information where they can be reached at all hours in the event of a crime emergency. Once registered, the business will be put into the database, which is a secured site that's only accessible by the Port St. Lucie police officers and administration. Once it goes into the system, this is the database. This is what our officers would see. When a new business registers, a member of the command staff will be tasked with visiting the business. During the visit, the command staff will provide basic crime prevention orientation, discuss any crime-related concerns, and provide the business with P.A.C. material. They will be given a Partners Against Crime sticker to place in their storefront advertising their partnership with the Port St. Lucie Police Department. We also have smaller stickers that we are giving them that they can be putting on their company vehicles and any other merchandise that they would like to advertise the partnership with the police department. When officers access the database, this is what they'll see. They'll be able to access the database from the road, have the ability to search the database by business category, subcategory, plaza, zone, all different factors that may be relevant to a certain crime trend or crime pattern. With over 500 businesses already registered for the PAC and more registering every day, this new program will be tremendously useful to keep Port St. Lucie a great and safe place to live, work, and play. Thank you all very much for your support, and we hope all businesses in Port St. Lucie will join the PAC.
Thank you. Council, any questions or comments?
Mayor,
Ma'am.
I think it's a wonderful program.
Thank you.
Awesome being able to get the businesses involved and join in partnership in combating any issues in our city. And so thank you very much. Great presentation and just awesome. Thank you. Great initiative.
Thank you.
Any additional comments?
Additional comment. So proactive policing is something that we know works. We've been doing it for years in community policing. We've been doing, and I think that's what contributes to our low crime rate. This type of partnership where we are acknowledging that more small businesses are coming into our city and they want to be a productive part of the community. This is great because it allows for that relationship building that we've really wanted to happen years ago and kind of struggled at first to start to create, and now it's organically happening. So something like this is something I've heard the businesses saying they wanted more of. So congratulations for listening to what the community was saying they wanted and then creating something and crafting something that really does work and does make an impact. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Never miss the opportunity to celebrate that we are the safest large city in Florida, and there's a lot of things that go into that, including the proactive policing and not settling and never getting complacent. At the same time, if you're old school like me, this is officer friendly. This is where you build the culture of police officers in the community being one and being interwoven, and there's a relationship there so that we can talk about trends and see the connections and things. And so it's a continuation of our legacy. It's a continuation of and reinforcing our culture as a safe city, as the safest large city in Florida. So thank you. I think we're all happy to run with the PAC. Chief.
Thank you. I couldn't agree more because this is an example of old school thinking community policing with a lot of new school ideas as far as how to supply information back out, very similar to social networking, but targeted information to targeted businesses. So.
Councilman Bowen.
Yeah, I just want to say that I've gotten bits and snatches of this, and I'm very excited about it and hearing the whole presentation. And we do have a TV 20 schedule shoot for it to talk exclusively about that next month. So I'm looking forward to having an expanded version for the public on the program. At any point, I have two other guests, too, so that'll be pretty good. Not you, Chief, this time, though.
If you don't mind, could I bother you for a picture with the banner to help us promote it to the businesses?
Make this good. I think a thumbs up from everybody would help, and we really want something positive.
What's the packet back look like? Is it flying over?
Should be good.